I said we would be back to Highway 192, and here we are on West Earl Bronson Memorial Highway in Kissimmee, Florida. A lot of people out today, starting phase one of reopening things, but we're heading to a place that was closed and then later on demolished. The former home of Jungleland Zoo. Located at 4580 West Earl Bronson Memorial Highway in Kissimmee, Florida, right next to the Gator Inn, was where back in the day, a place called Jungleland Zoo once stood. And that's the building straight ahead there. Hi everybody, and welcome to the World of Micah. Today we're going to be having a little discussion, a little throwback to the now demolished Jungleland Zoo alligator, but it doesn't even exist anymore. It has been demolished, and now Swampy, the alligator in Christmas, Florida, is now the world's largest gator. But we're going to be taking a closer look at what Jungleland Zoo used to look like, where the alligator used to sit, and we're gonna be talking about this place all the way up until it was demolished. You guys are gonna get to tag along. It's gonna be some fun Highway 192 Kissimmee history today. A little history discussion. Now before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It's free. It'll keep you updated with my latest video. If you would like to support my channel, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/World of Micah, where donating $1 a month can help fund episodes just like this. Now, let's take a closer look. Now originally this place was called Alligator Land, but then it was changed to Jungle Land in the year 1995. Basically this place was a zoo that you and your family could come walk around, see exotic animals, fish, different kinds of wildlife, lions, tigers, all kinds of things. They got in some trouble with some animal activists who were basically saying that they were mistreating the animals. Obviously they said that was untrue. And then later on, after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, this place kind of started going downhill along with other businesses in the United States as tourism slowed down. And then unfortunately in the year 2002, they closed. They demolished the largest gator that sat right over here in the year 2014, even though they were not operating after the year 2002. I guess they were keeping it open, trying to fix it up and do a new beginning of this place. They foreclosed in the year 2017. And now we're gonna go find where the world's largest gator, 126-foot long alligator, used to stand or lay. He was basically laying down, but you know what I mean. Here in the parking lot of Jungleland Zoo. Right about here is where the photograph was taken. You could definitely see this gator driving down Highway 192. It was one of those things that just reached out and grabbed you, made you want to stop and see exactly what was going on, why there was this huge alligator. And if you look in the alligator's mouth, he's chomped down on some sort of safari jeep, and there was a man dangling out of his mouth. And fast forward to the year 2020, and this is what it currently looks like. There's some people over there working on the Gator Inn. Put some new flowers out, doing a lot of landscaping, so maybe they're trying to fix that place up. Another photograph was taken right here. To the left of the gator, you can see it says, "Welcome to Jungleland." They had a sign. And this was before, I believe, they put the vehicle in his mouth. Judging by the car and the distance in the photograph, looks rather old. And then behind the gator, you can see there was like a glass building. It looks like it has some windows leading you into Jungleland. Now fast forward to the year 2020, you can see where the glass entrance was is now a rock. It's like a rock formation, but that was where he stood. Here's a close-up, as you can see in the photograph. The safari truck in his mouth and a guy dangling from a rope, looking sort of like Indiana Jones. Fast forward to the year 2020, obviously nothing but blue skies here. And here's another photograph. As you can see, next to the gator, there's like a gorilla and a bear. I believe that is an elephant with his trunk up in the air. And you can see the guy dangling from the gator's mouth and the vehicle. And then here we are in the year 2020. The building over there is still here. but the alligator no longer exists. And now let's walk up here and see if we can find any of the spots where he probably was placed. I want to say right here, as you can see, they repaved. You can see the difference in the colors, and look at that. It's probably from where the gator sat, if I had to guess. So he was around in this area. You can see the box here, and that was where the gator stood all through here. No longer exist. Oh my gosh, is that some blood remains from the gator? No, it's just paint. So the gator's head was basically like right here where my finger is pointing, and he went all the way down and went all the way back to the entrance here. As you can see, there's a lot of no trespassing signs, but it still says Jungleland Zoo Partners LLC on it. I'm not gonna get inside the building or anything, obviously, but we can at least come up here and see the front right there. That was the entrance, and the address is still the same on the building, 4580. But there's the no trespassing sign right there. It still says Jungleland Zoo on it. That's amazing. Did you guys ever get to come inside this place when it was Jungleland? And look at this. It's like where they used to have the water. It's been filled in. Wow. That was the entrance right over there. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Now I want to say I read online they used to give safaris back here. I'm not sure if I was reading that correctly or not, but I believe that's what it said. I'm going to see if I can walk around the backside here from the other parking lot of this building and see if we can see anything from the backside here of Jungleland. There's the old gate to get into the backside there. You can see the old rock work. Definitely looks like something out of the 80s or 90s, right? Well, you can definitely see in the back here. I'm going to show you. If you come right back here to this other parking lot, the entire back side of this place is completely open, and you can see anything and everything you want from when this was Jungleland. Look at this. The whole gate is see-through. Wow. See, I'm still on the other side of the fence, even though it's been knocked down. Anybody could go back here. Look at that. That was where it once stood. Everything was probably in the back here, and then all the way in the back were some animals around here. I see a little shed right back over here, and another shed over in this area. No cages or anything, and no signs of the demolished alligator. I would love to see pieces of the gator, but it's probably been long gone since they demolished him. So I read a story about a lion they had named Nala, I believe was the name, just like in Disney's The Lion King. Nala was declawed, but Nala somehow broke out of her cage, escaped. And I believe it took them a couple of days to finally capture Nala and put her back in her cage. No one was hurt, no one was injured. She just wanted to get out and roam around. A lot of stuff you read on the internet isn't true, but could be believable. You can see how they wrapped the building in that rock work there. It goes all the way around except for the very back far side. I wonder what made them change it from the glass to the rock work. I mean, the rock work looks way better, obviously, but it's kind of weird to see places update with the times. I'm sure before the September 11th terrorist attacks happened, this place was probably thriving, and the parking lot was probably completely full. And how awesome would it be to stay right there at that Gator Inn hotel and then walk across, not even the street, a couple of feet, and you could be inside of the Jungleland Zoo. And you got to think too, back in the 90s, the only thing you really had as far as a jungle themed area was Gatorland. You had SeaWorld for sea creatures. Animal Kingdom opened in 98. So after 1998, they probably took a huge hit, and then the September 11th terrorist attacks brought on no tourism, basically. Nobody was traveling. So this place probably took a huge hit. And with that, animal activist groups and these guys getting in some legal problems with people saying they were mistreating the animals here. It was hard times for Jungleland Zoo, and that's the reason why it no longer exists. Not sure what was right here. You can see a mound of concrete and some grass area that has grown up in this area right here to the entrance. Maybe they put a sign right here at one point. But if you're wanting to visit this place, just look for 4576 West Earl O. Bronson Memorial Highway. Look for that Gator Inn sign, and then you will see the former home right here. Well, you guys, that's gonna do it for today. I believe our adventure is coming to an end, which means it's time to say goodbye. But if you enjoyed our visit to Jungleland Zoo and learning a little bit about this old attraction here on 192, give me a big thumbs up. Comment below, share your memories of either the Gator Inn, the old hotel here, or Jungleland Zoo, if you and your family ever got to visit this place, or if you ever got a picture with the world's largest gator. I never got to get a photo. I should have done that. I should have pulled over here and got a photo before it was demolished. Oh well, at least we have the memories and other photographs of this place. I will see you guys tomorrow on a brand new episode. Until then, stay weird. Goodbye.